Welcome back, guys. So today we're on the Dreamcade replay once again. What I want to do today is not mess around with their front end. What I actually want to do is take a look at Launchbox. So a lot of us have been having issues with the Dreamcade replay front end, the emulators they use. Not really plug and play. There's so much stuff you have to mess around with. It's just such a nuisance. And I really want to find a different way to use this system. A lot of us have it and want to get some use out of it. We spent our money, we might as well use it for something, right? So I do have my own personal Launchbox big box build. It's a fairly big build and it's on my main PC. I have not made that a portable build as of yet. So today what I'm doing is testing out a pre-made Launchbox build from Coalpipe's 1978. It's about a 200 gigabyte build. I think it has over 20,000 games on it. And I figured, why not test that out just to see if this is going to be a worthwhile endeavor of building, a specific Launchbox big box build for this system. So I don't expect everything to work out the box with this particular build, but I am curious to see how it does work if we do get some decent performance with certain things. So I'm not 100%, but I know a lot of the emulators here probably need to be tweaked to perform on this device properly, especially the more higher end stuff. But we should fully expect to have PlayStation, Dreamcast, Nintendo 64, all that kind of stuff. Now with this particular build, the one little issue that I do want to point out, that if you do have access to this and you wanted to get it to work on the Dreamcade replay, which I have not done any customizations or any tweaking whatsoever, I do think you're going to need to change some things. With Big Box, you do need your license. The license costs, not very much money, and it's well worth it for the front end. Even if you're going to use it, on a different PC, it's definitely a sweet front end to use, but you could always use Launchbox. It is free. But with Big Box, you have a lot more customization, themes you can use, and just a lot of crazy stuff like that. But with this particular build on this system, I have tried out Big Box, and it's a very resource-heavy front end. And on this system, it just cannot handle it when you have a lot of animations with the themes set up, a lot of video snaps, things like that. You're going to run into issues, and it's extremely slow. So if you want to use this Coalpipe's 200 gigabyte Launchbox build and you have a big box license, it needs a lot of work to get it running properly on the Dreamcade replay. On a decent spec PC, even a lower end spec PC, it'll run fine. But on this mini PC, it's not handling it, guys. So I really just wanted to check out Launchbox for the time being. So with their front end, the Dreamcade replay front end, and using MAME to play NES games, I just don't like that. We can change that on their front end, but why bother when we could use Launchbox and really set things up a lot easier and quite a bit more smoother. So I just want to see how NES runs on this, because I'm pretty sure, I don't know what the emulator is set up on this build. I haven't dug into it. I've only tested it on my other PC and then tried to run Big Box on here and just ran into a lot of issues. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be fairly typical emulators that we're accustomed to. And yeah, here NES looks fine. I mean, this is a fairly simple game. Sound is fine on my end. We don't got any screen tearing or weird glitching or anything. The colors are nice for sure. So that is definitely a good thing. Let's exit out of this game. Actually, the one that was really good to take a look at was Super Mario Brothers. So let's see how that works on this particular build on the Dreamcade. I mean, we should have no issue playing any of these games. I just wanted to kind of more see the performance of using Launchbox, and if everything runs smooth, or if we're going to get kicked out or get anything frozen here. So this video, I haven't scripted anything. I'm just recording while I'm testing this. So, bear with me here. This may not seem exactly thought out or anything. It's just I wanted to test this for you guys and see if it's going to be something that's worth messing with further. Because I haven't really done a lot of Launchbox content. I don't think I've really done any at all on this channel, and I know I've been wanting to, so this might turn into a prime example of the reason why I would want to do some Launchbox content and getting this running and doing a Dreamcade replay specific build of Launchbox, maybe even with Big Box. I'm using a keyboard, by the way. I don't have a controller set up for these emulators, so if I'm sucking, it's the keyboard, man. It's not because I suck at this game. But yeah, no, I'm not getting any screen tearing, anything. The colors look pretty good. Sound is good. So not really having any issues there. Let's try another system. So, like I said, all these systems we shouldn't really have any issue with. It's going to be higher end stuff I think we might have to mess around with on this build. The emulators that are used and stuff like that. Let's find... let me delete that. Let's find Street Fighter 3. That'll be a good one to try out. Let's try Third Strike. That's a good test. Let's see what kind of performance we get out of that. Okay. Nice. So that works. No issues there. Definitely dig that. Let me see. Nintendo 64. That's... I think on this build there might be some issues with Nintendo 64 that would need to be fixed, but Nintendo 64 runs with the emulator that the Dreamcade Replay uses, so definitely it should run on here. I don't know if it's going to run properly on this specific system with however they have it set up, but let's check something out, why don't we? Yeah, we have a few little issues here, so definitely think something's got to be tweaked with Nintendo 64 on this Launchbox build. But it's good that I'm testing this stuff, because then I can go in and when I actually do my own setup for the system, find out what needs to be done, what works, what doesn't work. Yeah, we're getting a little bit of a slow down, some frame rate issues, but definitely promising. We shouldn't have an issue with Nintendo 64. At least I don't anticipate anything. We should be able to do, PlayStation 1, stuff like that, Dreamcast. Should be no issue. It's just really going to be optimizing this particular build, or like I said, doing a specific build for this system from the ground up, which will probably be the best thing to do. And I think this is actually going to motivate me to do that, because I was really interested. I hadn't really messed with Launchbox and Big Box on the Dreamcade yet. I know a lot of people want to test this stuff out, so yeah, I think I'm going to be motivated to do some more work with this and share that with you guys. So definitely I'm looking forward to that. Hope hopefully you guys will be looking forward to that too. I think we can get Launchbox and Big Box to a certain degree running just fine with the front end, not being too laggy. Big Box, with all the animations and videos and stuff, if you're using a theme that's very heavy with that kind of stuff, it maxes out the processor on this bad boy. Everything's just maxed, so it does need to be tweaked if you're going to use this specific build. But I'm curious to hear from you guys. Do you want me to do some, from the ground up work and showcase that on the channel, or do you want me to continue messing with this specific build, getting in there, fixing the emulators, making sure everything's optimized, going back through, changing up Big Box to get the best performance out of that so it's not maxing out the processor on this unit? Let me know what you guys think down below. Really do appreciate you guys stopping in. Smash that like button, do all that cool stuff. Just want to do this quick video testing some stuff and seeing if, I'm going to be motivated to work on this a bit more. Unscripted video, just spur of the moment, wanted to screw around and share that with you guys. So thank you, and I will catch y'all next time. Peace out, bye-bye, and boom!